EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of
from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Foles. And right away he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. There goes
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Taken down back at the 20.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Plays and out. It's 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. Flush to his right. And Robinson with a big catch. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort, but on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Ball carrier.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Pulls on the handoff. Here's Cohen. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Ball carrier.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
And it's third down.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down.
A gain of a yard. It's now fourth down.
They're going on fourth down. It's Trubisky. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a first down.
Now Foles. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. But it'll be second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Darnell Savage on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Here's Foles. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a fourth down.
Incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll look to throw, and they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
There's nothing.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Get 300. Get 300. 26.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45.
Now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Intercepted by the Bears.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He goes full extension, and he's got it. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Foles on the give to Montgomery.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
The Bears ball carrier. He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
On second down now, it's Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Montgomery, the ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
On down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
This is Cohen. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
That's complete right around the 8. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Eddie Pinheiro.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brought down
there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Danny Trevathan on the tackle.
Rodgers going to throw. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got him.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Screen again.
On 2nd and 7. Rodgers over the middle. That's caught by Adams. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 64 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead.
So that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there is a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they've been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now, they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Lets this one rip toward Graham. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Again, it's Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the...
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Let's go. You tighten up. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
The ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Brought down by
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Play brings up 3rd and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Watch the screen. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. All day. All day. Kill.
Get 300. Get 300.
Watch out. Watch out.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
5-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They try again with Cohen. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for Chicago. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Foles eluding the pressure. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
What you doing, dog? What are you doing?